Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, some interesting stuff has kind of happened the last few days, should I say. I don't know, things are just starting to shift. I'm not sure where this video is going to go, so you just got to kind of go with it. I don't know, yesterday I was just like exhausted. Like, I don't know, it feels like the vessel is just depleted, like literally depleted of energy. So I had to have a nap yesterday. I was speaking to my friend today, and she said she feels the exact same. Like it's like the soul is just depleted. I know we're doing a lot of work in the astral realm. So we're doing a lot of work when we're sleeping. So when we're awake, we're going to be tired because we've been working constantly in the astral realm, if that makes sense. What else? What was the message? I got a message earlier. Oh, the message was to be kind to yourself wherever you're at in your journey, because we are going through a big shift. Like, the shift that we're going through, it's never happened before in the universe, basically. And we're going through it mental, physical, emotional, and on a spiritual level. So everything is changing. So yeah, just be very gentle and kind to yourself, because this has kind of never happened before in the universe or whatever. Like, we're evolving as a species, and we're going into uncharted territories is the word that's coming to mind. I don't know, for some strange reason. Yeah, like we've never kind of been here before and been so conscious, aware of it. As I said in the previous video, it's like we're all expressions of the universe becoming aware. We're all expressions of the universe becoming aware of we. Hold on a minute. How did it come out before? I don't know. Sometimes it just gets channeled out and I can't remember it. We're expressions of the universe becoming aware we are expressions of the universe experiencing. Is that right? Or something like that. I can't remember how it is, but we're becoming more aware we are consciousness, or the universe experiencing. So when you're meeting a fellow soulmate or someone who else is on the journey, you're going to vibrate the same. So that is like a reflection of you, because we are all one, basically. Yeah, it's so hard to sometimes verbalize what is happening on a spiritual level, because yeah, these human bodies there and the mind, you can't verbalize certain things that are taking place. Like, if you've had a psychedelic experience, you can't verbalize what you've experienced, because you can't there's not like there's not words to express what you've been feeling. It's so weird. I don't know, it's just so weird. It's so weird. But things are starting to manifest like instantaneously once again. Like, my fellow brother Mike, I thought of him today. I was like, oh, Mike ain't done a video in a while or whatever, and then boom, as soon as I open up YouTube, like, he popped up straight away. So I was like, all right, cool, synchronicities and stuff. But even today, like, I was having a chat with my brethren and his girlfriend, and we we bonded on a different level, like on like a soul level, should I say, because we was talking about how we're kind of feeling separated, but not like on a physical level. Like, we're feeling separated from the soul. And she said this to me, I've said this, like I was feeling this. My mum said something similar. My other friend said this. My cousin said this, and a few other people has said this to me, that they're feeling this kind of separation, and they're we're trying to reconnect like with people on a deeper level, like your soul tribe or your vibe or whatever, just on that certain level, that frequency that we're all raising to, should I say. So when what I'm envisioning is we're on a scale, and the scale is it's like a rubber band or a scale, you could say. It's getting pulled so far apart, but then it has to snap back together, and we're currently in the stretching part. The last bits of the stretching part is like everything that we're experiencing. So from like 2020 till now, it's kind of got to this stretching point, and it has to snap back, right? So we're waiting for this event or change shift to happen. So we're kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it, but we're just in this period of like waiting for it to just snap back. And however it snaps back is how things are going to shift and change. I don't know how things are going to shift and change. If we're taking the physical vessels with us when we shift and change. People are saying about this solar flash stuff. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, because there's a lot of activities going on with the sun and the human resonance and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that would play out. I don't know. I don't know if people are ready. Are there enough people ready for? I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how the a flash from the sun would affect us on a physical level, but I know there would be shifts on energetic level, like it would be like magical, should I say, if it on an energetic level, because we are energetic beings and sun is the giver of life, should I say. So yeah, if there was this big flash, we would literally upgrade, because on certain planets they have two suns and stuff. So also Nibiru, I believe is coming back into orbit. I do believe it's coming back into orbit. I feel it's coming back into orbit. Don't know when, but yeah, I believe, yeah, because some planets have two suns and shit, and yeah, in this realm, everything does have a polar opposite, because we're in a dualistic reality, in the 3D, up, down, in, out, black, white. So the sun is missing its opposite. It's not the moon. It's not the moon, because the moon was actually placed there to mess with our evolution, should I say. It's actually to slow us down, because where was it? I was watching one documentary, and this was like one tribe in Africa, and they was talking about the land before the moon. It was written on the walls and stuff. But yeah, I believe that yeah, we're gonna have, at some point in time, we're shifting, and you know, like how in Star Wars has got a lot of hidden messages in it. If you deep Star Wars, we're not gonna go too into that. But what was I gonna say? I don't know where this chat is going, man. It's a bit weird. There's a lot of things going on, and one thing I'm gonna go over as well is like incarnation. Is it incarnation? Or just past lives and stuff. Do you know how many times we have done this human experience? We've done it so many times. One thing that was coming up for me recently, or maybe since 2021, but that's when I started getting downloads and insights into past lives and stuff, and connecting with Adam from Lemuria and the continent Mu. I didn't know about Lemuria or Mu until I got downloaded it and was connecting with Adam, which is interesting. But I've had past lives in. I can't remember my past lives in Lemuria, but I know it's a more feminine in energy, so I may take a lot of energy from Lemuria, but I know I've had past lives in Atlantis, and Atlantis was a more masculine energy. But from what I can remember is, it feels like we're coming to this point now in this where we're at. We're getting to this point where becoming so powerful, we're going to basically just destroy ourselves as a species again if we don't start making changes, right? But there are certain entities out there that are in control, which are saying we're causing the problems, but they're actually causing the problems, yeah? So, yeah, you need to stop using CO2 and you need to stop doing this and stop doing that. But the people that are saying you need to stop doing this and stop doing that are the actual people that need to stop doing this and stop doing that, yeah? I'm not going to go into names and all that stuff, but if you get the gist. So yeah, I think a lot of stuff for me coming up right now is remembering how it's turned out in previous lifetimes, getting so powerful as a species with technology and just basically imploding. And the way we're going to implode if there isn't changes, right? But not in the changes that certain entities are trying to put into place about control and domination, because that is not how things are meant to be. Right now, Earth is like a lunatic asylum, yeah, from other planets. Like we're kind of locked down as a planet, yeah, because we're just wild. This is why bloody aliens ain't contacted us yet, because we are just so devolved as a species. It's like like Jesus. We are so behind schedule. We should be way more advanced. We shouldn't have. No, the way I see it as the way I see it is we should be way more advanced as a species by now. We're meant to be the smartest species in the universe, right? But we're the only species who has to pay to live. We have to pay for our food, and we have to basically pay for water. When other animals, every other animal and species out there are getting it for free, but we have to pay for it. Why is this? This don't make no sense. Mother Earth provides everything that we need, yeah, but we have to pay. Like, who owns Earth? Does anyone have the right to own Earth? No. Like, who are you to own? Like, why are people buying land? Like, it's not yours to own. Like, why? All right, if you're a farmer, yeah, we should pay you for your labor, right? But we shouldn't actually pay for food because it gets provided for free. If a farmer's tending to the food and nurturing it and stuff, this is why they need to teach this in schools, and we should all have some basic understanding of growing your own food, yeah, and just being able to what's it called? What's the bloody word now? Be self-sufficient, yeah, because that's why we're so like the Western world and stuff. We haven't really got community when we're social beings, and that's how we were in tribes. We were all social. We all chipped in. We would all farm together. We would all hunt together. We would all celebrate and go through initiations and have ceremonies and stuff. That's how we should be living. Yeah, not even knowing your neighbor, and you've lived there like 10 years and you can't even knock at your neighbors for like some sugar, or like what? Like, if you need sugar, like, dude, like, it's cool. Like, do you know, that's how it should be, yeah? Or just basic things like this. I don't know, man. This realm is just so backwards and stuff. But we're at this tipping point. We're at this tipping point. This is why you see it's such a cry for desperation. Everything that's going on is such a cry for desperation. And yeah, because they ain't got. Listen, the 3D realm hasn't got long left. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how it's hanging on for so long. Like, some things are just so in your face right now. Even since okay, 2020 caught people off guard. Even through 21, 22, things have just been popping up for you to make people show people how things really are. Like, and people are just just going with it. Yeah, we're just gonna put the price up for things, and you're gonna get like you go into the like that's why I'm stopping going to supermarkets. I'm gonna I have been actually well done. I've been supporting more local businesses. Yeah, you may have to pay a little extra, but it's going into like you're helping out a fellow person, right? Because the supermarket corporations, they don't give a shit about you and they're feeding you garbage. Um, where was I going with that now? That's what I'm saying. This brain fog and that is just it's just mad. Um, it's gone. Yeah, the big corporations, they don't care about you. So trying to support the local businesses and stuff. Um, it's so gone, so gone, so annoying, so annoying. But yeah, this realm really hasn't got long left. We shouldn't be paying for food. There's a lot of things that are just so backwards here that just doesn't resonate with me. Um, yeah, it just doesn't resonate with me. The outside world is just looking more and more hectic, but underneath there's underlying order. Um, and yeah, everything is how it should be. So it's kind of basically down to people at this time to see what direction. It's not even see what direction. It depends. Not direction we go in, but once certain things get put into place, they're not going to be reversed in it. And we only come here to experience. So if you really want to experience some, it's mad already, but um, experience more madness. Yeah, people just gotta not comply, or the more you keep complying, the more things are just gonna happen. So you've got to disconnect from that. But it come back to me what I was talking about the supermarkets. So when you go to the supermarkets, what they're doing, yeah, is they're giving you less stuff at the same quality or even worse quality for a higher price. How does that make sense? And people are just going with it, and it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't make no sense. So it's like I check my like I got like coffee a lot, like lattes, right? So before like in January, all right, we just go with January, because I don't know when all this crap started kicking off. So before you used to get 8 sachets of latte for I think it was £1.50, yeah. So I was like, alright, cool. So it must have been like a few weeks ago. So I just threw the latte in the basket and then I paid for it and then walked out. Got home now, checked the latte, bruv. They're giving man 5 lattes, yeah. So I'm missing 3 lattes for like it's like what's it £2.50? It was either £2 or £2.50. So you're putting an extra pound 50, and I'm getting less in the packet. That don't make no. There is no logic in that. So why am I'm not giving you my money then? It don't make no sense. And certain things I just not buying, yeah, because I'm not falling into them. I'm not having any of that. No, like certain things, yeah, alright, cool. I got to suck it up with. But certain things, I'm usually getting my money in it. Like if I got to go elsewhere for certain things, that's how it's gonna go down. Because no, you lot are taking the piss, and people are just going with it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna carry on, and it's like, dude, they are actually taking man for a mongoose, yeah. Like, and then you wonder why everything's getting harder because everyone is just going with it and they got nothing to say about it. It's like once, and what I noticed, people stop, but what was it? It was I can't remember what it was. It was something in the supermarket. Of recently, they tried to put the price up for something, and then people stopped buying it, and then they dropped the price down. It's like, well, that's how it should be, yeah, because you're just paying for it, and they're just raising up the price. If you just not buy it or take your money elsewhere, then there's got to be change, or they're gonna lose money, right? But yeah, I don't know. So the more people comply and stuff, it's just yeah, it's just interesting to see how we're going. It's interesting to see how we're going because there's shifts happening. We are so shifting. The energy is so shifting. There are literally 2 worlds coexisting at the moment. and they are separating more and more. So we're finding ourselves in unknown territory. It feels like I'm just literally winging it at the moment. I don't even know what day it is or the time and shit. I'm just literally just winging it. But yeah, things in the 3D realm are gonna start looking more and more crazier. That's all I'm saying. So everyone wakes up at their own time or whatever. But at this point in time, it's like, dude, certain things are just not adding up. Certain things just don't add up. Like, they ain't been added up for the longest time, yeah? But now people are just becoming more conscious of it. Everyone's at their own pace or whatever. But it's like, wow, this like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't even know how it's got this far. I really don't even know how it's got this far. The Matrix, like, it is literally holding on by a thread, and you've got people keeping it running for um, some fake, false sense of security and shit. And it's like, dude, if people wanted, I don't know, people are doing shit, and it's like, I don't know, man. This realm's just got repetitive. Everything, like, I don't know, everything's just on repeat. Like, get up, go to work, get up, go to the gym, get up, do this, and it's like, dude, that man's done this for many lifetimes, you know. And this one is just like, listen, my perfect life would be back, I don't know, in the tribal days, like in the tribe, go hunting, um, and just doing our thing and just vibing. Not this concrete rubbish. Like, what? Like, being in nature, like, we are officially the new age hippies, yeah? Because that's all I'm trying to do, is trying to get back to my original self and get more in touch with nature and take good care of the vessel and just enjoy life, like being present, like not all this artificial shit, like just getting in touch and yeah, just connecting. Yeah, that's it. That's just what we and traveling. That would be just the perfect life. Not interested in material shit and that mundane crap that people are just going on about. It's boring. Like, yeah, how's the weather? Oh, who's playing? Oh, who's playing football? Oh, yeah, like, let's go to the club or this. Like, dude, it's boring. Like, let's talk about shit that matters. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Are you alright? Like, let's talk on a level. Like, let's help each other grow and expand. Like, what are you struggling with? Where are you at on your journey? How's your spiritual practices going on? Has meditating helped you on your journey, or how has eating better, or how has yoga impacted you, or um, what current life lessons are you going with? Where do you feel blocked? What are your negative traits? Let's vibe. Like, come on. Like, yeah. Like, oh gosh, this 3D realm is just so long and annoying. Like, yeah, like the being in the 60s, being a hippie in the 60s would have just been the vibe, because trying to do it down here is just a bit mad. Like, yeah, it's a bit mad. Like, trying to be a new age hippie in this realm, it's just crazy. With all the laws and restrictions and all this crap that's going on, even though it's coming to an end, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. Yeah. But wherever you're at on your journey, just be compassionate with yourself. Do a lot of self-love, self-care, because we are going through a lot. So if just getting out of bed and brushing your teeth in the morning is all you can do, that's all you can do. It's literally, it's like kind of like just taking each day as it comes, because everything is fluctuating, everything is up and down, up and down. We level up, more energies come in, and then we'll drop down, and then we'll level up some more, and we'll drop down. That's how the vibe's going with the energies right now. But we're gaining more momentum, but it's happening at a more faster rate, but it's taking a more toll on the body, because my body is just feeding. I feel worn out. Literally, muscles, everything. I just feel worn out. But that's just the body adjusting to the new frequencies, and even my eating patterns change, going to the gym. So everything's going through a big change at the moment. So this is, I don't know, we just ain't done this before. We ain't done, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. But we just got to go with it and try not to get too attached to the experience, because it's an experience at the end of the day. And even dying, we actually just transition. This is a lesson that I'm trying to work through. My ego is trying to, oh, we are going to die, and then my soul's like, dude, you're eternal. So it's like, what? Like, I'm kind of caught in the middle. So it's interesting, because yeah, we do just transition. We've been here so many times. We've been here so many times, and I've done this so many times. So yeah, we just got to go with it and not get too attached to the experience, because it's just an experience, and we come to experience. That's what the whole human, being human, is, to experience. We come down here to experience positive emotions, negative emotions. There's no positive or negative. It's just an experience. There's no good or bad. It's just an experience. Like the people, people think that devil and God are two separate entities. They're two sides of the same coin. There's only one, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just interesting. It's interesting, this is. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this video off because it's getting a bit long. But yeah, we're in it's interesting times we're in. Very interesting time. So just take best care of yourself during this time, and I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon with another video anyway. Peace, love and light, tribe.